Story: The Case of the Missing Librarian of Savannah. Prologue: Savannah, Georgia. A warm September evening in 2003. In the city's historic library worked 35-year-old Suzanne Miller, quiet, polite, devoted to rare books and archives. She often stayed late into the night, sorting through old collections. On September 20th, her colleagues noticed that Suzanne had not come to work. At home, her belongings were in place, but her car was missing. That evening, neighbors found her vehicle parked at an abandoned factory on the outskirts of the city. Inside were her purse and glasses, but Suzanne was nowhere to be found. First steps of the investigation. Police quickly ruled out voluntary disappearance. In the car, they found fingerprints belonging to an unknown man. On the seat, bloodstains. Recently, Suzanne had been involved in digitizing rare Civil War documents. Among the archives were valuable letters and maps worth tens of thousands of dollars on the black market. This led investigators to their first version: abduction for profit. Suspects: 3 people came under suspicion. Colleague, Michael Harper, a historian who dreamed of defending his dissertation but often quarreled with Suzanne over access to documents. Ex-fiancé, David Grant, a retired sailor known for his hot temper. They had broken up a year before her disappearance, but he continued writing her letters. Collector from Florida, Charles Bishop, whom Suzanne had once publicly accused of buying stolen maps. Mysterious evidence. 3 days into the search, volunteers found a bundle of Suzanne's clothes in a swampy area near Savannah. On the fabric were traces of fuel oil and clay, a rare composition found only near the old port zone. A witness from a waterfront bar reported that on the night of the disappearance, he saw a man resembling Harper arguing with a woman who looked very much like Suzanne. Denouement. Investigators turned their attention to surveillance footage near the port. On the tape, Suzanne's car is seen driving into the industrial area around midnight. Walking beside it, a man. It was Michael Harper. During interrogation, he first denied everything. But under the weight of evidence, he confessed. He had wanted to scare Suzanne into giving him access to the collection. At the port, an argument escalated. He struck her with a metal rod, and then hid the body in one of the warehouses. A week after his confession, police discovered Suzanne's remains in a container filled with coal. Finale. Harper was sentenced to life in prison. In court, he claimed he never meant to kill, but experts testified that the attack had been premeditated. Suzanne Miller's name remains forever in Savannah's history. In the library where she worked, a memorial plaque was installed, and the rare documents she fought to preserve were transferred to the National Archives. Epilogue. Every September, students of history travel to Savannah to participate in a conference named in her honor. Locals believe that Suzanne saved dozens of priceless documents at the cost of her life.